I still see her face in the water sometimes. I grew up in a village in southern Nigeria, not far from a river people avoided. It wasn't the biggest river around, but everyone knew not to go near it after dark. Even during the day, people whispered about it. My grandmother used to say, the river is not for bathing, the river is not for fishing, and the river is not for crossing. We were kids, so of course we thought it was just one of those old warnings meant to scare us. But the adults didn't joke about it. Nobody would tell us why. One Harmattan evening, my cousin Ada came to stay with us from the city. She was a little older than me, bold and curious. She hated rules. The first night, she asked me, why don't people go to the river? Are there crocodiles? I told her that what I knew, that nobody dead, and that sometimes people who tried never came back. She laughed at me. That's just superstition. 2 nights later, she wanted to prove it. We sneaked out when everyone was asleep. The moon was bright and the air was cold and dry. I remember my heart pounding as we walked through the bush path that led to the river. Every sound, the crickets, the rustling leaves, felt louder than normal. When we got there, the river looked strange, calm, but too dark. The water didn't ripple even though the wind was blowing. Ada smirked and said, see? Nothing is here. She picked up a stone and threw it in. The splash was the only sound, then silence. That's when I noticed something. The stone didn't sink. It just stayed on the surface, floating in a way that made no sense. Ada frowned, bent down and touched the water with her finger. She checked her hand back and whispered, it's warm. I told her we should go, but she didn't listen. She stepped closer, her feet almost in the water. That's when I saw it. Her reflection in the river wasn't moving the same way she was. She waved her hand, but the reflection didn't wave back. Instead, it smiled. I froze. She laughed nervously, thinking it was some trick of the moonlight. Then the reflection raised its hand and reached out. Before I could scream, something pulled her into the river. She didn't fall. She was yanked like a rope around her waist had been tightened. 1 second she was beside me, the next she was under the black water, her hand clawing the air. I tried to grab her, but she slipped out of reach. The river went silent again. I ran home crying, but when the adults went back with lanterns, there was nothing. Not a ripple, not a footprint, not even her slipper. The police searched for days. They dragged the river, but they found nothing. The family buried an empty coffin because people said the river had taken her. That was 10 years ago. Sometimes when I pass by the river during the day, I swear I see her just beneath the surface, looking up, smiling. And I know she's still there, waiting. Please like and comment for more interesting stories. Bye!